Okay, I've been spinning my wheels trying to find the perfect way to do this, going nowhere, so I'm just gonna jump right in. Okay. Uh, Welcome back to the channel. This is Mike. Channel's called Mike Patel, so that makes sense. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. So I just want to say hi, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in, especially those who are still subscribed to this channel after all this time. Uh, a quick reminder of what this channel is or was and what it could be again. I had a series called The Skeleton Master. It was sketch comedy. I did it with my brother Dan. We got all these costumes. We just soaked ourselves in random comedy inspired by a few things, and we built this lore and this universe, and we even did it animated. Oh my gosh, we did it animated. And we had like 32 episodes, and it was like an ongoing story that started from like a goof and it became this thing. And I still have people reaching out to me saying, "Hey, I want to buy those costumes," or "I can't believe I found this again. I had lost it." It's like early YouTube stuff, right? Started that in like, oh my God, what was it, 2007? Wow, no, I was making, no, it was actually older before YouTube, and then I put it up on YouTube like 2002. So yeah, so I did that. I also did lots of reviews. I reviewed things like ReBoot, uh, Beast Wars, Stargate, all the things I really love. Uh, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. So yeah, I just want to acknowledge how long it's been. Um, and I want to explain where I've been, what's going on. Uh, Hopefully you'll stay with me and hear me out. So I had three kids, three girls, starting in 2015, and then 2017, and then 2021. And I took a job, and I started off there. They saw my channel actually, which is weird, and I guess in my application, and then they're like, "Come do that stuff for us." I didn't do sketch comedy for them. I was editing their videos, comedic videos. I was doing interviews. I wasn't really good at it. I was writing all the scripts. I was reviewing video game console stuff back when the Wii U was a thing. Oh my gosh, I'm dating myself. So I've been making videos since I was a little kid. I went to school for it. I'm now 41 years old, 41 years young, and I really enjoyed it. And I've been publishing for so long and doing so much managing, but I've lost that creative outlet. I mean, I do the thumbnails and all that stuff, but and I help with ideation, but like I want to get back into what I love, which is what I'm doing right now, just creating, talking to you guys, talking about all kinds of things, giving my input, giving my comedic when I'm funny, when I'm up for it, thoughts on things. Man, I miss doing that. I know I've had people ask me, "Where's my Beast Wars Part 2?" It was up on the channel, dude. Early YouTube, they claimed everything. I didn't care about copyright so much. I just wanted to make a good product. They claimed so much stuff. I was using like music from like the shows and stuff. If I could reboot all that, reboot, because I covered reboot. I love reboot. Even Michael Banar, I hope that's how you pronounce it, the guy who voiced Bob, he reached out to me and he loved my retrospective on the series. I was the biggest reboot fan. I'm Canadian, so that stuff is Canadian. Even Stargate is shot in Canada. It's funny, all the Beast Wars reboot Stargate, it's all Canadian stuff, but like, man, what a golden era, hey, of entertainment. And so yeah, I want to get back into it. Um, and yeah, so I'm working for them. I have this channel. It has 418 of you guys who I really appreciate that you're still with me somehow. Maybe now you're like, "Oh, I should unsubscribe. I forgot I I had this subscription." I just think it's crazy. Now, what stopped my momentum on this channel? I'll say that I never made a penny. Never once did I make a penny in revenue, nothing. I never reached their crazy benchmarks. It was very time consuming to make a sketch comedy show uh, with costumes, especially when we did it animated and using the old gear. Um, yeah, if I had made revenue, I would still be doing it to this day, and who knows what it would be. I'm a big fan of channels like Dungeon Soup, where it's like animated with a barbarian. It's very much kind of the same DNA as the Skeleton Master, actually, where he goes on this big epic quest. He's got his goblin, his brother, the Overlord, is the villain, and he's got like the Puff Wizard. Oh man, we had so many characters. We had Ben, one of his friends there. We had Vampire Dracula guy. That was his actual name. I gotta revisit this stuff too, and like I have all the gear, I have all the costumes. I had actually invested a lot of money in cameras and stuff, which are now outdated, obviously. So I gotta find a way to bring it back. My brother is so keen, my brother Dan, and we did all the voices. You know, yeah, I was about to do the voice, but I'm not gonna do the voice right now. I'll save it. Okay, so um, I'm just trying to figure things out, and I would love if there's any feedback on this video. If even I got like 3 views, it would justify for me wanting to like bring back that early YouTube vibe. Because everybody, it's like YouTube's changed so much. It's so like it's such a business now. It's not this. This is a very different kind of thing that I'm doing here. So if you guys could give me any feedback, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to bring back reviews? Are there series you want me to review with my comedic style? I was doing like the whole slideshow thing. I don't know how I would tackle it now because I don't want to deal with the copyright, and it's intense, and it's like scary letters back and forth till someone backs down, basically. And I don't have any of that strength that a company has. I can't fight anyone. Um, and it would look different today. Uh, I'd have to figure out what it's going to look like, what I do, the reviews. If I bring back Skeleton Master, there must be one person out there who knows what I'm talking about. If you're still watching this, if you're still listening to this, I'm doing it as audio because, I'm still trying to figure it out what I should do. And I really like podcasts. I would even do a podcast. There's so many things I could talk about. Um, so yeah, I would encourage you to speak up. Let me know what you want. I'm not going to commit to any hard schedule or anything. I kind of want to do experimentation. I just want to get comfortable again making content. Uh, you know, yeah, see where it goes. See, it's so tough. It's just so tough on your own trying to figure out and be creative. I could talk about what else has happened in my life. Well, dealing with anxiety, stress, depression. I've gone through it all. Renovations. I'm a big reno guy. I do all that construction stuff. Um, yeah, I'm a gamer. Uh, I love TV. I love movies, but obviously, there's been so many changes that I don't like. I don't like a lot of the stuff that's happened with entertainment. It's you'll watch a million really negative channels about it, and I don't want to be that guy. And I'd love to be able to bring someone on, have a conversation with, whether it's my brother Dan or a friend or something. I will also say that I did make a secondary channel back in the day, a lot newer than this channel, called Sketch Geeks. Sketch Geeks only got like 28 subscribers, and it was me and my buddy Matthew. Why did that channel stop making videos? We were both busy. My friend moved to another city, and then he came back, and we were going to restart it. And unfortunately, he got sick, Matthew, and he passed away. He died from brain cancer, age 37, very young. And he was so much enthusiasm. He did the whole. We had these suits. He was like gay Superman and Batman. I should actually link better to that channel. I think he still has control over the channel, but he's not around. So if I could find that control, and I just want it to live on because it reminds me of him. Not that I could continue without him. I could only continue what I do and what I did before. So that's my channel update. What am I gonna call this video? I don't know. I was thinking either "So it's been a while" or "I didn't quit, life happened," or "Where I've been, where I am, and where I'm going." Doing this, I actually did a subscriber update years and years and years ago in a house that actually burnt down now, my grandfather's old house. And I didn't have a lot of people, but I was very enthused. And like I said, I never did this for the money. It was never about the money. I never made a penny. I would edit, and the passion kept me going. And coming up with the jokes, the gags. I know it was immature stuff, but you know what? Hey, there's a market for that in terms of like what's entertaining. I'm not talking about money and all that stuff because like it's never been about that. I don't think it'll ever be about that. If I come back and do content, it's because I want to entertain you, and I want to be able to get that stuff out of my system. So there it is. I'm just going to leave it hanging, and I look forward to any comments, and then we'll do this again. And I'll try not to be a stranger, and hopefully defibrillate this sucker. You know what I'm saying? Give it a big old jolt back to life. Frankenstein this shit. Okay. All right, guys. Peace.